Well, first of all, you've got to advocate for yourself. Be proactive. There's a lot of noise out there, but look for high quality, good quality information and be prepared.
What does that mean? Fake news? Like don't read everything on Facebook? Or
Yeah, well, there's a lot of good, high quality information out there. Good nonprofits, for example, and there's even some good classroom courses you can take, even as an adult, even outside of the classroom.
Isn't the problem that kids these days simply aren't interested in this stuff? I mean, they don't really understand the impact. When you, for instance, join your first job and you join that company, you've got to make a lot of financial decisions right off the bat. When you're in the HR office, you haven't even gotten your cubicle yet.
Absolutely, and that's part of the reason I was inspired to go into this field, is that big stack of HR information you get. What do you even do with all of this? So if we can help people understand what to do, how do you maximize? You know, that's a regret I have from my 20s, not being able to take advantage of that first decade of my career to compound that money and look at that.
Yeah.
And we want to help people get that.
I remember the one thing my dad always told me, you know, growing, he was sort of a financial planner, so I always just knew whatever I
had
do.
a leg up on
I did, a big leg up.
Kids.
So I just knew, put that money in the 401k, max it out, get the corporate match. I mean, would that be the #1 piece of advice for this class that we're talking about as far as you're concerned, or are there other things you think are even more important?
Well, there's another one that's essential. Be ready for a setback. It will happen to you. Just get ready. The hot water heater's going to explode. You're going to have a flat tire. Be ready for that. Every single deductible you have for health care, your car, and your home, at least have enough money saved.
I didn't even know what deductible meant when I was coming out of college.
Right.
I mean, you know, I take your point, but it is a little overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. There's a lot of information out there, but if you start early and you start to understand these concepts and you demystify the topic for people, start explaining what these words mean at a developmentally appropriate point in age, then that helps people get a good foundation so that they can seek out high quality information.
And even starting small, I think for a lot of people, they think about saving for all these different things, and they think, I have barely enough money to eat at this point or put a roof over my head.
That's right. And that's, you know, how we grew up in Eastern Kentucky, where I'm from, is putting food on the table. But if you can help people start to overcome and start to understand how do you prepare, how do you plan for that, we think it's a great win at NEFI, and we want to help people be empowered with information so that they can make the choices that are right for them. Not the choices that I think's right for me, but the choices they think's right for them.
Should there be some kind of course or kind of mini course at the high school level that just even goes over the basic, you know, concepts, compounding of interest, explain, you know, what 401k is, how to get access to something like that if you don't have a big corporate employer with I mean, do we need something like that to be rolled out?
Absolutely, and the younger, the better, but essentially for high school students, because when you get out and get that first job, you want to be ready. But having high quality financial education in the classroom from an objective point of view is essential, because high quality financial education has shown to improve college borrowing. It's shown to have people with lower credit card balances as they graduate. It's proven. It's there. So let's use it.